Grammar. Learning English grammar is a bit like shaking hands with an octopus. At first glance, it seems impossibly complicated, slippery, and hard to grasp. But just as an octopus never gets tied up in knots, you won't either once you know the basic rules of grammar. Here's a poem that might help. Every name is called a noun, as field and fountain, street and town. In place of a noun, the pronoun stands, as he and she claps their hands. The adjective describes the thing, as magic wand and bridal ring. The verb means action, something done, to read, to write, to jump, to run. How things are done the adverb tell, as quickly, slowly, badly, well. The preposition shows relation, as in the street or at the station. Conjunctions join in many ways, sentences, words, or phrase and phrase. The interjection cries out, "Hark! I need an exclamation mark!" Through poetry we learn how each of these make up the parts of speech. The parts of speech. The octopus has 8 tentacles, and so does good grammar. Grammar's tentacles are called the parts of speech. Look at the octopus below. Nouns, naming words. A noun is the name of any object, a person, an animal, a thing, an idea, or a place. There is a name for everything, and that name is a noun. Remember, a noun is a name. Question: how many nouns can you find in the following sentence? Charlie the black dog chases Tibbles the ginger cat up the old tree, sits on the path while he wags his tail happily and barks woof woof. Answer: there are 7 nouns: Charlie, dog, Tibbles, cat, tree, path, and tail. 2 are proper nouns, the animals' names. The names of people, towns and countries are all proper nouns and always start with a capital letter. The other 5 are common nouns and don't start with a capital letter. Adjectives. Describing words. Adjectives usually go immediately in front of the noun they are describing. In the story about Charlie the dog and Tibbles the cat, the dog is black, the cat is ginger, and the tree is old. An adjective is a word used to describe a noun. It tells you more about it. It adds information to the noun. Verbs. Doing or being words. No sentence is complete without a verb. A verb can be an action word used to describe what someone or something is doing. For example, Ben runs, jumps and falls. A verb can also be a being word used to describe what someone or something is. For example, Ben's leg is broken. These are all verbs: vanish, escape, run, bolt. When a verb needs to be more descriptive, an auxiliary verb gives a helping hand. The verbs such as to be, to do, or to have give extra support to the main verb. Ben will be running today. Ben has been jumping. Ben does not enjoy falling. An auxiliary verb gives extra help to the main verb. Adverbs. An adverb adds information to the verb. Adverbs are easy to spot because they usually end in the letters ly. Here are some examples: athletically, daintily, valiantly, effortlessly, richly, beautifully. Conjunctions. A conjunction such as and, or, and but is used to link words, clauses and sentences. It is where they meet, like the junction of 2 roads. Use this mnemonic to remember the conjunctions for and nor, but or yet so. Fanboys. Pronouns. A pronoun such as he, she, you or it takes the place of a noun that has already been mentioned. The English language would be cluttered and ugly without them. Imagine talking like this. John said that John's mother was taking John in John's mother's car to visit John's mother's friends and see John's mother's friends' goldfish. Using pronouns instead makes it far easier to read. John said that his mother was taking him in her car to visit her friends and see their goldfish. A pronoun is a stand-in, a stuntman, a professional noun. It props up a noun when it is in need of a rest. Prepositions. A preposition tells you where to find a noun. To, in, for, by, into, of, and at are all prepositions. For example, the cat sat on the grass, in the garden, by the pond. Remember, a preposition reveals the position of a noun. Interjections. An interjection is a word thrown into a sentence. It doesn't have to link with the other words. They usually end with an exclamation mark. For example, whoops, ah, oh no, ouch. Some interjections are the rudest words in the English language. We won't go into those or there'll be objections.